Welcome to Gary Unlimited, where any project is possible. I wanted to give a brief introduction about the channel before we hopped into this video. Hi everyone, my name's Gary, and this channel is all about creating a space where ideas come to life, no matter your experience level. Whether it's a personal project like today's video or something inspired by the community, I'm here to guide you through every step of the process. Together, we'll build fun and innovative projects using powerful tools that are more accessible than ever. Software engineering can feel a bit intimidating, but with today's tools, anyone from beginners to experts can bring their ideas to life. I'm here to show you how to make the most of these resources so you can turn your projects into reality, no matter your experience level. So let's get started and see what we can build together. So today, I'll be showing you guys how to connect Make with OpenAI. First things first, what is Make? Make is an automation tool that allows you to automate workflows for any of your business needs or day-to-day tasks. As an example, you can set up a automated solution that sends out emails automatically to any of your clients based on a trigger, either a scheduled event or some kind of event that happens in one of your other softwares. Make is a super powerful automation tool that connects a wide variety of softwares out there, which makes it very easy to use. They have a great UI, and I personally use it for all of my automation needs. So let's just jump into it. What you'll want to do first is go into this top right corner and click the login button. You can click the get started for free as well. It'll take you to the login page. Either you want to sign in with Google if you have a Gmail account or any of one of these other options, or you can just create an account on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google, and then we'll jump into the automation part. Now that we've logged in or inside Make, let's take a look what's going on here. So at first we have this dashboard right here, which is just going to show you how many times you've used your automations or how many times your actual scenarios have been invoked. It also shows you what plan that you're on. Currently I'm on the free plan, but there's a bunch of different subscriptions and different tiers that you can subscribe to. So I highly recommend to take a look, but if you're initially starting up, I feel like the free plan is pretty easy. Gives you flexibility to use a lot of the different scenarios and is perfect for just starting up. So going to go with the free plan, and as you guys scale or get more use cases, you can look into other tiers. We can look into the active scenarios here. We currently don't have any, and you should see the same since we kind of have a blank canvas right now. And if we go into this explore, this is actually a really nice little section. They actually have templates that you can start out with. So as an example, you can do like a little chat GPT with Google Sheets. And this was going to make a lot more sense once we actually go into the create new scenario. But we have a lot of different really cool scenarios that once you start playing around with Make and start getting more integrated with your other softwares, these could be really helpful. So what we really care about right now is this create new scenario in the top right corner. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. Should take us to a new scenario. And now this is where the magic happens. You can see all the different apps that Make integrates with. So as an example, we can see Airtable here, Gmail, Notion, and the list goes on and on. If you want a full list of all the apps that Make integrates with, then they have a list somewhere on their website where you can just type in the software or the business that you're trying to connect with, and it'll give you a whole robust list of just every single integration that they have, also the functionalities within the integration. So what we're mainly interested here is the OpenAI app. So we're going to go ahead and click that one right here. And as you can see, you're prompted with a list of just all the different functionalities that you can connect with OpenAI. There's generating audio, create a transcription, just all these different functionalities that you get directly with utilizing OpenAI. So what we're mainly interested in is this create a completion prompt. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And before we actually create the connection, I did want to point out, so you're going to see this little clock that's ticking right here. What this means is that this is the trigger. So what do I mean by trigger? Basically, this is a scheduled event trigger. So at the moment, it's set every 15 minutes. This whole scenario will get triggered. I have control over this, so I can do once, I could do every day, days of the week. So as an example, if you wanted something to run once a day, you would do every day. you would put the time, and then at that time that scenario will run. So it's super helpful for anything scheduled. If you want to, send out an email at a specific time every day to some of your clients, this is perfect. So we're just going to do on demand so that this doesn't get triggered without our notice, meaning that we have control over it on the bottom left hand corner over here where it says run once, and we're just going to go ahead and click OK. So now that we're not going to want to activate that just yet, so we're going to click not yet. But now that we have all of that set up, we need to actually establish a connection with OpenAI. So we're going to click this create a connection, and it's going to prompt you with some more input that you have to put in. So what is this API key? This API key is basically what establishes the connection with your OpenAI account. And that's going to make a lot more sense once we jump over to OpenAI. So let's go see what's going on over there. Here we are at OpenAI's landing page. This is everything and anything you need to know about OpenAI, and of course the famous ChatGPT. You can scroll around a little bit. They have a really cool UI and definitely a lot of information, but what we're mainly interested in is this products tab right here. And this is just going to give you a list of all of their products. They have so many different things going on in development, currently out in production. It's just, they offer so many amazing services. So feel free to leave a comment down below if you want me to do an overview on any of these services or a demo. Happy to help, because OpenAI is truly an amazing space and I would love for anyone to get their hands on it. But what we're mainly interested in is this API login right here. So we're going to go ahead and click it. So in short, this is where the actual APIs are for OpenAI. So if you want to interact with them from a developer coding standpoint, there's a bunch of different documentation on how to actually connect to the endpoints and build out your application, whether it's back end or front end. But we're not diving into that. What we're mainly interested in is just getting that API key. So let's go and log in up here. And if you don't have an account already, you're just going to have to go ahead and click sign up. It's really, really simple. You either continue with Google or you just created just a standard account with your email. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Now that we've successfully logged in, you should be at this overview page, which is just a high-level introduction to the OpenAI developer platform. There's a lot of different interesting templated stuff. There's some use cases. There's just a wealth of information on this actual developer platform. You can see all the different API endpoints here, the different services like assistants. It's truly great. But what we care about the most is actually obtaining that API key. So if you look in this upper right hand corner right here, you should see a dashboard button. We're going to go ahead and click that. And then we're going to go into API keys right here. So once we go into API key, you'll see this create new secret. You'll want to click that create new secret. We'll do my test key. You can name it pretty much anything. We'll keep it under the default project since that's basically the one that you start with. And then you can create numerous different other projects with different API keys to just keep track of all the different projects that you guys do. So we'll want all of the permissions and we'll click create new secret. So this is going to be blurred out for you guys, but there should be a secret right here. You're going to want to go ahead and click that copy button. Done. And make sure to store this in a safe place, because once you click done, you're not going to be able to view the secret again. So super important that you guys actually copy this down and save it in a secure place. So I'm going to click copy again just in case, and then done. So that is everything you need to know on how to create an API key. And just a brief explanation of what this API key is again, it's just a way for you to connect from Make or other different services to your OpenAI account so you can actually access all of the endpoints that OpenAI offers. And the way that the billing, wanted to explain the billing a little bit for OpenAI as well. The way that it works, it's on demand. So I think you get some credits once you sign up, but if you don't, you can just throw like a couple of dollars in there and it's on demand. So with every use, it's like a couple of cents based on the actual model that you're using, and it's super, super cheap for the actual functionality that you're getting. So it's nice that they don't charge you a subscription, and it's just whenever you use it, you get charged. So that's pretty much it. You have your OpenAI key now, and let's go back to Make. So we have our OpenAI bubble here, still waiting for us. And now what we're going to want to do is go back to this create connection, open it up, make sure you grab that API key that we created through OpenAI, paste that in here, and then click save. I don't know why it's popping up. And just like that, we're in. So now you'll get the full interface of this OpenAI connected bubble within Make, or connected module within Make. So select a method. We'll just do the simple create a chat completion GPT or O1 models. We can do, as you can see, you get a list of all the different models that OpenAI offers. So whichever one you prefer, go with that. Let's just go with GPT-4o mini. Where is it? There it is. Let's go with GPT-4o mini. Give that a second while it's loading. You have control over the max completion tokens and all that fun stuff. And this is where we want to add the actual user content. So we're the user. We are providing a message to OpenAI. Usually you can, add this dynamically, but for this tutorial, we're just going to type something in. So can you give me the best restaurants in Chicago? Cool. Click OK. And let's run this. So right now it's calling OpenAI. GPT is thinking, it's processing what we gave it as a user, and hopefully it's going to spit out something useful for us. So let's go into our result and look at that. Certainly Chicago is known for its diverse culinary scene. Get all these fine dining, casual dining, but just like that, you are now connected to OpenAI through Make. So I'm going to give a quick example of what you can actually do with the OpenAI generated text. So you're going to want to go ahead and click this plus sign right here to add another module. We're going to go with the Google Docs module, and you're going to see a list of functionalities to interact with Google Docs, but to keep it simple, we're just going to create a document. You'll have to connect your Google account, but that should be a simple sign in through Google. So once you're actually signed into your Google account, you'll get prompted with this form right here. We'll add the name of the document that we want to create. So we'll do OpenAI make content. The actual content will be the result that we got from our OpenAI module. So we'll click result, save it to my drive. Pick any one of the folders or locations that you want to save it to. We'll click OK. And before I run it, I'll just show you guys that I currently have absolutely nothing in my Google Docs account. So let's go ahead and run this. So OpenAI is thinking, it's generating the text based on the user content that we gave it. And after a little bit, once it's generated, connects to Google Docs and makes the document. So let's go in here. You'll see my OpenAI make content. We'll go inside the doc, and here we are. Here's everything that was generated inside the Make module. All right, that's it for this video. This was just a super simple example of what you can do in Make, but there are so many different ways to automate tasks and workflows that can save you so much time. I'm really excited to keep creating content around tech, automation, and AI. So if you have any questions about this video or ideas for projects you'd like to see me tackle, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback and help solve any problems you're working on. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.